Welcome to the 19th of June, 2023. My name is Jimmy Bradbury. I help people create online businesses around their passion, their skill set, their hobbies, whatever it is they're interested in, and they want to help other people with that knowledge and experience and get paid for it. Now, one of the big questions I always get, certainly when people come into my courses and programs, is how long does it take to create an online course? The short answer to that is it takes as long as you want. And I know that now, having done 9 online courses myself, created 9 online courses myself, helped hundreds of people who've come through my courses and programs to create online courses. The answer is it'll take as long as you want. But the real issue is always going to be, why do you want to do it? And where people get stuck with creating online courses that take so long to do is their why, unfortunately, is not deep enough. Now, that sounds pretty strong, but it's real. It's absolutely real. The reason why we create online courses is because we have got talent or knowledge, experience, something that's a gift to us. And we want to get that out to the world. And what a beautiful way to do it today, because technology is so easy, is to put it into an online course. But where people get stuck is they procrastinate because in their head, there's an ongoing loop that they seek perfection. And the reality, and I learned this from my own coach when I struggled at the beginning. And, he's so brilliant. He's he's the leading person when it comes to online marketing and online courses. He said to me, Jimmy, you've got a choice. Do you want to create an online course because of service in helping other people? Or do you want to create an online course because of yourself? And what he was saying was the same thing when you're going to do a big presentation, and whether it's to one person, 5 people, 10 people, 50 people, 500 people, 5,000 people, people get nervous generally because they're worried about what other people might think. They're worried about things going wrong. They're worried about their presentation not being perfect. And those worries are about themselves, rather than they should flip it and say, well, I've come here to do a presentation that's going to help other people. I'll go out there and give it my best, but ultimately people want me to hear, or people want me to speak about what it is I know. It's the same thing with an online course. And when people seek perfection, and when they seek, that perfect script, or that perfect video, or that perfect web page, it's because they're worried about themselves. And what we have to do is flip the loop on it. So I'll give you an example. Because I teach this stuff all of the time, and I do it myself. Like, I've done 9 online courses. Over the last 2 weekends, I have shot 2 online courses. And both of them, one of them is going to be 5 hours long. The other one is going to be about 2.5 hours, which is what I suggest people start with. A 2.5-hour online course, 5 modules. Each module is about 30 minutes, so that's 2.5 hours. The first thing you have to do, beyond writing the scripts, the first thing you have to do is shoot the videos. That is the very first thing you have to do. Before you write any landing pages, before you write any email sequences, the first thing you've got to do is shoot the videos. So if you've got a 2.5-hour online course, how long does it take to shoot 2.5 hours of videos? Well, 2.5 hours. But people get stuck because they think they have to have it perfect, so they delay and delay and delay, and they get caught. What you need to do is, like on Saturday and on the previous Saturday, when I was about to shoot my videos, I was nervous, but I knew in my head I was nervous because I was thinking about myself. Some of the stuff that I actually taught in on Saturday and the previous Saturday, I missed out on. But I know now the course is on the path to being released. So when you're creating an online course, here's the steps you need to take. Number 1, beyond writing the script. Number 1, you need to shoot the videos. If you've got a 2.5-hour online course to start, It's 2.5 hours to shoot the videos. All right, give you some grace. Maybe it's 4 hours. So what you've got to do, this is what psychologically we have to do. We have to go and say, I'm going to rent a space and it's going to cost me $5,000, pounds, euros, whatever it is. It's only going to be available for that day. Come what may, I'm going to shoot the videos, because if I don't, I'll lose the deposit, or I'll lose the 5,500. You have to go in there, you have to switch the camera on, you have to say, I've got half a day here, and I've got this time, and I've got to shoot these videos. It's amazing when you get that psychological twist, how actually you do it. I've had to do this myself, so this is why I'm kind of putting you through it, because this is how I do it myself. I have to train my brain to say, I've only got this space for a half a day. I'm going to shoot the videos and I'm going to do the best I can. So number one, shoot the videos, 2.5 hours. If you want to, max half a day, 4 hours, number one. Number two, you then edit the videos on iMovie if you've got it on your phone, which is what I did for the first 7 of my online courses. It's only in my last 2 that I've shot them off a camera, not my phone. How long does it take to edit your videos on iMovie that are 2.5 hours, 4 hours? Probably max another couple of hours. So now we're at 4 plus 2, that's 6 hours. How long then do you have to do to upload them to your platform? You know the platform I use, it's called Kajabi. Probably takes me about an hour to upload it, 7 hours. Okay, then what do I have to do after that? I've got to write a couple of pages. So the biggest page I've got to write is my sales page. Okay, that's probably the most complex thing to do. I'll say a day to write your sales page, shoot the sales video, upload it to the page, upload it to Kajabi. That's probably a whole day. Now we're on about 2 days, 2 days. And then the final thing is you've got to write out some email sequences for non-buyers and buyers. Max, that's going to be another half a day. So 2.5 days total, you should be allowing to do everything for an online course. But so many people today are taking weeks and months. And I know everybody comes from a different place. But if your why is strong enough, meaning you want to get out your message, your story, how you can help other people, if your why is strong enough, it will only take you 2.5 days. And that's why I say when everybody starts in my courses and programs, the number one thing, it's not the strategies and it's not the tactics to build an online business. It's not. They're about 20% of what it is you need to know. The 80% is what goes on here and the stories we tell ourselves. So mindset is everything. And if you're creating an online course, we need to have that mindset that we're doing it because of helping other people, because that's our why, as opposed to ourselves. I don't mean this to be a very way, in any way, an antagonistic talk, but it's real. It's absolutely real. Having, coached now hundreds of people, and I love seeing people create online courses and breaking through the mindset and actually getting out there and helping people with what they already know. It's just fantastic. It transforms people. Beyond the money that you can make from it, the transformation that you can make in other people. I'll never forget my very first student was back in 2018 when I started. On the other side of the world in India. I always think about it. Every day when I see new people coming into my courses and programs when I've been sleeping, it's just a gift that we have from all around the world that we can take what we already know, our knowledge and experience, share it with people and package it in an online course and program and help other people with that knowledge. But it only starts when you get it out there. So I want to see everybody getting their courses and programs out there. If you want to know more about me, you can jump up onto my website. And I think probably this weekend or maybe next weekend, I'm going to talk in my newsletter about creating an online course. If you'd like to be part of that newsletter, then it is in a link that I'll put below here in the comments. Love to see you part of my newsletter. And I know that if you're serious about building an online business, you should be part of it. If you're entrepreneurially minded and you want to do that because you're stuck in a 9-to-5 job or a business that you own, it feels like a job, I know you'll love that newsletter. So I'll put the link below and I look forward to seeing you in there. And in the meantime, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.